Hi Aquarius, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your first half of October read. Yep, you heard that right. I'm switching out weekly reads for 15-day reads. So I'll do October 1st through the 15th, then I'll do the 15th through the 31st, okay? So they'll be approximate. It'll be the first half of the month and then the second half of the month, okay? So really, it'll be just like a weekly read, except I'm doing 15 days at a time. Okay, Pisces. So this is a general read for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general read because it won't resonate with everybody, and it covers pretty much every topic there could be. Okay? Take what you can from the reading, since it's general. Take whatever messages you can, leave the rest. Okay? It's a timeless read, which simply means that despite all this hullabaloo about timing and whatever, it's a timeless video, meaning whenever you've been brought to watch this video, Aquarius, that there are messages here for you. So give them a watch. If you watch the video and you want more messages and what the video offers for you, my suggestion is to watch your Rising, Moon, and Venus sign videos also, okay? Along with your Sun sign video. If you don't have time for all those videos, I do offer personalized readings. Contact information is below if you're interested. If you happen to like the video, like, share, and subscribe to Insights Tarot. Love having you guys here. I love doing these videos for you. I'm looking to grow, and by hitting that thumbs up and subscribing, you're helping me to do that, and I'm ever grateful. I really am. So thank you if you've already liked and subscribed, and if you haven't, I thank you for doing it. If you would, thank you. Okay, Aquarius, I've got two decks here, which is much like last week's reading. We're going to have two lines of cards, two rows. Top row is going to be with the Gilded Tarot. Bottom row is going to be with the Law of Attraction deck. Top row is your physical environment, what's going on around you, and the bottom row is what's going on mentally. Where's your state of mind? Okay, so I'm going to pull top and bottom, and then at the end I'll pull a couple oracle cards. Not sure, it depends on how the reading goes, which oracle deck I'm using. That's why I'm not sharing with you which deck, because I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I've already prayed, meditated on these cards for the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling your reading. Thank you, Aquarius. Okay, so what's going on around Aquarius right now? What's going on around Aquarius right now? Okay, some conflict, holding on too tightly. Some of you might be trying to save your money. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups and the Star flew out together. We want some healing in a love relationship. Because I think it's been tumultuous for you guys lately. For you Aquarians with your lover. So, definitely feeling the read here to be healing your... Well, a couple things actually just popped up. This can be for those spiritual Aquarius out there. This is actually talk about self-healing. Healing a connection with your higher self. Healing that way. Also, those who are in a relationship as well. General energy is the Queen of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Let me go ahead and pull the mental energy first before I get rolling with the interpretation, although I already flew through some of it. Okay, so where is Aquarius mentally at this time? Okay. Fears, isolation, privacy, and karmic lessons. If paid off, will lead to great reward. So we're looking for great reward. Your frame of mind seems to be actually pretty good with that card. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. So, we have, I'm just going to point them out and then I'm going to pull them up. We have the 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Star with the 2 of Cups that came out together, and your general energy is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is a general energy. It also can mean that during this time, you might have dealings with another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, for some of you. For others of you, this is you. Here you are. You're coming out your own reading. You're going to be doing a lot of communicating. You're going to be cutting the mustard, purging things. I see lots of you purging stuff, putting it to the curb, donating it. Not only external to you, even though this is an external card, I feel like this is also internal. You're working, some of you are working on thoughts. Because the Swords is a mental card. So you're working on purging at this time. Behaviors, situations, people, material objects. Okay? That, because you're wanting to complete out a cycle. That's what's coming up for you. So the 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords actually is about conflict. So, you know, I'm looking at this reading here. And it just tells me that lately you've been having a hard way to go in your love relationship when I look at the cards like this. Okay, the 5 of Swords tells me it's been an uphill battle between you and in a relationship or with a mate. There could have been a lot of feelings held close to your chest. I do see open communication, but I do also feel like there's holding on. Maybe possibly too tightly. Okay. I heard earlier, some of you are in an argument possibly with a significant other at this time, and you're wishing to mend that. And I see that happening here in this last row. So, definitely for those of you who are in conflicts within their love relationships, heads up, things are going to have a successful resolution to them. But for others of you, I feel like this is also this is a spiritual path. And for some of you, it's dealing with conflictual ways of thinking and habitual ways of believing and thinking that you're trying to work on within yourself. Okay? And it came out in your outward world. Oddly enough. But that's the message I'm getting as an intuitive reader. I might say this is an outward, but being that the Star card does represent self-healing, as well as the 2 of Cups can mean union with your higher self. I do feel like some Aquarius are definitely on the path of awakening, and they're working on some of their deepest, darkest parts of themselves at this time. Because you're wanting to purge it away. You're ready to move on with the World card underneath. So yes, either spiritual or within a relationship. And I do feel this is a love relationship. I feel this could be a partner you've been with a long time. Because these 2 folks are younger. I feel like okay, because these 2 folks are younger, I do feel like even some of you have had an argument in a newer relationship as well. Okay, so young and old. Resolution though. Now, I did get a message holding these 2 cards together that some of you Aquarians are going to meet somebody new. After a period of solidarity, you know, some of you are beating out the competition with regards to a partner. So maybe you were casually dating and they were dating other people as well, and you guys chose each other over everybody else. That's a possibility here that I'm seeing. Some of you are saving money at this time. I think I already said that, though. You're having you're struggling financially, some Aquarius. Okay. So there's challenges and conflicts going on around you. There could be saving with money. The challenges and conflicts could be with regards to money or a situation at work, even. Or at home, because this kind of does look like home. And then relationships for some of you as well. Now, where are you mentally? Well, I love it. I mean, right off the top, we have 2 aces. You're the Ace of Cups. You're emotionally very happy right now. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling satisfied. And that's your aim. You're trying to think good thoughts, okay? You're trying to remain positive. Your goal is to be positive and remain positive in terms of your thinking and feeling. That's what this card says to me. So that's your goal as an Aquarian coming out in your own reading. Your goal is to communicate in a positive fashion, to think in a positive fashion. Because there's a situation that does affect you and you're really trying to overcome it. We've got the moon here. So, for some of you, I just heard you're dealing with your wife or a mother. A situation. And you have fears. Mental fears, anxiety, and delusion filling your mind space at this time. You're working very hard to think positive thoughts. Keep that in mind. Your overall energy is positive. You recognize that the fears are just that. And you're working very hard. Though you're keeping many of these fears very quiet, you're not sharing them with anyone with the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, we got a computer there. You need a password to get in. It's all about privacy. So if you do have fears and your emotions are out of whack and, you know, you're feeding them, you're not sharing it with anybody. And this is a karmic pattern in you, Aquarius. This isn't a karmic pattern about not sharing or speaking about your emotions that you need to work through. This is also telling me it's with regards to a karmic relationship that you've got that's on your mind right now. So I really feel that whomever this person is that you're dealing with up here is somebody you've been with before in prior lifetimes. And you guys got lots of lessons and karma that you've got to resolve in this lifetime to move before you move forward. If not, you'll just take it into your next lifetime. This also does indicate an angel, which speaks to me about the connecting with your higher power at this time, for self-healing, for staying the course, getting more positive. But definitely trying to remain positive at this time. It's new efforts that you've put in. This is a new start. So these are new efforts you're putting in to maintain a positive perspective regarding the situation. Even though inside you're full of some fears and worries, you're not really sharing it, and it's karmic. I do feel like part of that is you're learning that you have to speak out. And you have to work on these thoughts. So it's like twofold. Yeah, be honest, but also know to heal those or to reframe them, whichever it is where it applies. Okay, fears typically we need to reframe because they are not truthful. They're lies that we tell ourselves and scare ourselves with, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and pull, well, okay, the Teach card came out. I'm going to pull one more. And what else does Aquarius need to know at this time? And for the situation at hand. No. One card, please. One card. Make it obvious. Please. Thank you so much. Okay. New vitality. So, we have a 5 here, which speaks to me about changes. And I really feel like I just gave... You had this card for the weekly read that I did. And now I'm changing to the half, you know, the half month spread. So I'm covering some of the energy from the weekly. I feel... It wouldn't surprise me, though, if this is the card I pulled for you, Aquarius, in the weekly read. Nevertheless, this is about teaching and also learning. If you've got issues going on and things aren't panning out as you wanted, this is a time of learning, reassessing, and learning new ways to do things. Okay? That's also inwardly, in terms of healing yourself. You got to learn to do it, okay? But I really feel like people are teaching you and you're teaching people, but also you're learning at this time. Yeah, and I see the loyal companion here, so I do really feel like this is regarding somebody who's your loyal companion. Somebody who is... You love them, and I'm indicating possibly a long-term love partner or marriage partner here. I got a rose, which indicates romance and love here. Okay. Yeah. The next card out is New Vitality, which off the top is this new beginning and trying to think differently. But also, I feel like if things aren't working out for you, you're trying to do things different than you have before. Like I just said, if something's not working out, it's up for reassessment and you're going to have to make some adjustments. You're getting like a burst of new energy, a burst of new strength. This is helping. Positive thinking is giving you a new beginning there in terms of your energy. Your thoughts are helping you with that. If you're keeping them to positive, okay? I do feel like you got to get creative with how you're handling a situation now. And really, you know, I'm thinking chakras when I see all these colors here. And I spoke of self-healing. I really feel like this is in terms of yourself, but also helping another heal at this time. I really feel like you're nurturing somebody else, but also yourself. Okay? Especially yourself. It's needed. And this says, you know, he's playing music. So I'm getting the idea that now might be a time where Aquarius needs to get a little creative in terms of, you know, outlets for energy. If you paint, paint. If you play music, play music. Music might be a healing quality for you. Painting, drawing, colors, you know. And you're being advised to use that tool to help with it as a self-care measure to help you feel better and to keep you balanced as you're working through your issues. I love it. So those are your messages, Aquarius. And I hope they resonate. Comment below, Let me know how they play out in your life. Is it love? Is it a marriage? Is it some other type of relationship? What about inwardly? Have you recently started putting in more effort towards your thinking patterns and trying to change them? Do you actually really have fears here going on? What are they about? Love to hear from you. And until next time, do take care, Aquarius. Love and light always. Namaste.